Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Ashley. This is my very first YouTube channel, and I'm super excited to be sharing all my ideas with you. I have already shared 2 other videos with you. This is kind of my little fall decorating series. My first video was a fall haul of all of the fall decorations that I've been collecting kind of over the years and then also over the last several weeks. And then I also shared a decorate with me video where I worked on my fireplace and I worked on my entryway a little bit. So today I'm back with part 3, and this is more of a clean and decorate with me style video. And at the very end of the video, I'll kind of take you on a little mini tour of my home so you can see all of the fall decor that I've put in place. I've moved a couple things around since the other videos that I created. Just kind of decided that some things needed to go in some other places. So I'm going to start today just by doing a little bit of picking up and some things around the main level of the house. Some dishes to do, some toys that I was actually going through, pulling out some of the toys that are more baby toys that she's kind of grown out of, that I am going to put away for a little while and pull back out. I think I shared in my first video that my husband Justin and I are going through the adoption process, and we are going to be adopting a infant domestically here in the United States. So we just finished up the really super long home study process, and we got the official stamp of approval on our home study. So that's really exciting. So we are officially eligible to have a child placed with us. We are working on our family profile, which will be available to birth parents or birth moms who are looking to create an adoption plan and who would like to possibly consider us as adoptive parents. So we have the bulk of the work done with that already, because a lot of that information is already on our website that we created. So again, I will link that website down below. I will also put a link to the YouTube channel that my husband and I both have, A&J Hope to Adopt, where we share just a lot of videos about our adoption journey and just kind of more day in the lifestyle videos of our home and just how our daily life is going. We have a lot of neat videos coming along that we're going to be sharing. We have Justin's adoption story that he's going to be sharing, and then we have a home tour coming up, and then we're also going to be sharing the nursery that we've been working on. So we would love it if you also liked and then subscribed to that channel as well, so that you can follow our adoption journey with us. We would love your support. So again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put some things away from school today, clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then we're actually going to be working on the shelf that you can see behind me. It's actually in our kitchen, but it's also part of Elsie's play area too. So I'll give you a little tour of that so you can kind of see what we're going to be working on there. And then I might try to fit in, I have a little mini tier tray. I really wanted to do a fall tier tray, but that might have to be a later video. Not sure how many more decor items that I have or I'm going to have left over for a tier tray, so I might have to keep my eye out for some little things that I might be able to use on a tier tray. So let's go ahead and get started on cleaning, and like I said, I'm going to be working on putting some things away here. So here we go. So over here in our family foyer, we have a closet where I keep a lot of our bags and everybody's book bags and things like that. This closet has kind of been a labor of love for me, trying to figure out a system that works and keeps everybody organized. Just recently, I think you can see in the background here, my husband hung up these little hooks. They actually fold up, which is really nice. So if you're looking for kind of a space saving option, this is a really nice option because they do fold up into the wall there. But I was also looking for a budget-friendly solution to try and just have some places to get some things off the floor. I do have a shelf in here. I don't know if you can see. that has like dog food and the cat food, and this is kind of just a multi-purpose space. So I was trying to get some of the things off the floor, so we added these hooks in here. So that's where I keep Elsie's tote bag and my purse. So I still have some other ideas for this closet that I would really like to do as far as organizing goes. It is more functional now that we added those hooks there, but I have these bins up here, these blue bins that are serving a purpose right now. They house all of the pet like medication and flea and tick stuff, and they just don't look super pretty. So I would really like to get some bins that kind of look a little bit nicer than those. Those were left over from my classroom that I just stuck up there to kind of have a place to put all of that stuff that needs to stay high up, but we still need to be able to get to. A never-ending task. I empty the dishwasher and 10 minutes later the sink is full of dishes again. It's just one of those things. So I'm going to empty the dishwasher, fill the dishwasher back up with the dishes that are in the sink, clean off the counter a little bit from lunch today, and then we can kind of get started on some decorating. Sitting here emptying the dishwasher, I'm thinking about how I am in the market for some new pots and pans. I got a set of pots and pans for Christmas this year, and I specifically researched a set of pots and pans that when you touch the handle, that the handle doesn't get hot. And after using them a couple times, and I had already got rid of the box, put it out in the recycling, so I wasn't able to return them, but the handles on the pots get hot still, which is just not something that I am a fan of with having kids, and I forget sometimes. I'm not the best cook in the world, so I get distracted and I just forget to pick everything up with a towel. So if you have any favorite pots and pans that are dishwasher safe, I do not like to hand wash my pots and pans. I prefer to put them in the dishwasher if at all possible, and that the handles on them don't get hot. If you could comment or link down below your favorite set of pots and pans, that would be awesome, because I'm definitely in the market for replacing the ones that I have. I empty the dishwasher when Elsie is usually awake. She loves to help me empty the dishwasher and get everything out of the dishwasher and help me put it away, which is really super cute. Okay, just about finished with the dishwasher. Sometimes I forget when I'm emptying the dishwasher. Of course, I shared with you that we do have a toddler. She's 2, so everything in our house is toddler proof. So we have this little key. It's actually magnetic that works on all of our cabinets. You have to use the little key and it opens. There's a little magnet behind the cabinet there, so you just have to find the right spot. Yeah, so it's always interesting when you're emptying the dishwasher, having to juggle the dishes and opening the cabinet and the key and all that good stuff. So now I am just going to reload the dishwasher and wipe down the counters, and then we should be just about ready to do a little decorating. Okay, so the sink's all clean there. At the very end, after I get my sink all clean, I always like to use a little bit of essential oil in the drain. It just keeps things smelling nice and fresh and clean. That's actually one of my favorites, the grapefruit, and then I really love, there's an orange one as well. I'd like to get some fall scented ones, so I have to do a little research and see what I can find there. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down the countertops with my Mrs. Meyer's, what is the scent on that? Acorn Spice is the fall scent that I really like around this time of year. So I'm going to go ahead and get the counters all clean, and then we are going to finish up the fall decor. Alright, the counters are all clean and sparkly. So now I'm going to move on and look at decorating. This area over here is Elsie's little play area in our kitchen. It's kind of, well, it is in our kitchen, but it's supposed to be, I think, like a little breakfast nook. We did have a table over here, but as she moved more into the toddler stage, she started to climb on the table, and then we also usually have bar stools around our counter, and then she started to climb on the bar stool. So those we have to keep put away in the closet unless we're eating, and we pull them out when we're eating, and then we have to put them away. But I do like having this little play area here because it is open to our living room where we spend a ton of time, and I can still be doing things in the living room or in the kitchen, and she can be over here playing, and it's really easy for me to interact with her and still keep an eye on her as well. But I am going to be working on this shelf up here. Mainly what's up here right now is just the decor that I keep up all year round. I love this dish towel. Oh, it's kind of folded over right now, so it's hard to see. It says World's Best Bonus Mom. I thought that was so cute. It's not very often that you see things in the stores that are four-step parents, so I really loved that. And I was actually shopping with Leah when I picked that up, so that was pretty neat. So I'm going to get started on kind of clearing off the shelf here and work with the decor that I have left. I know there are a couple things that I still wanted to get, but those might have to wait just a little bit before I pick them up. I have this dough bowl here in the middle of the shelf that I really wanted to get some more florals to put in there, and I used them all up on my fireplace, so I just don't have any more right now. So I'm going to work just with a little bit, work with what I have, and then kind of take inventory and think about what are some things that I'm going to be looking for as the weeks go on. Alright, so I'm going to start just by clearing off the shelf area and kind of deciding what I want to leave and incorporate, and then make some room for some of my other fall decor that I have here in the basket. Now, of course, I do have Elsie's toys that are on the shelf, so I kind of have to work around that as well. These really cute dish towels at TJ Maxx. They were $10 for a pack of 4. So there's the pumpkin, there's the plaid, and then there's two, like, neutral and orange, and then just a tan color that I'm going to incorporate up here on my little, I do have a peg rail that runs underneath my shelf there. And I also got these really pretty faux flowers. I'm actually going to cut them down. I have these little bud vases that are over in our living room area that I wanted to put some stems in. I just picked these up from Walmart. It was only $3 for the bunch of them, and they're really pretty fall colors, so picked those up. I have still my little houses here that I might try to incorporate over here. My Aloha Fall pumpkin, and then I definitely want to use, I love these pumpkins that I got from Joann's. They have like a sweater material, so I'm going to try and incorporate those up here. And I ordered some little white pumpkins that I'm going to try to maybe put under my cake stand and see how that looks. They're not here yet, so I'll have to add those. And then I also got a set for Elsie because she really loves to play with the faux pumpkin, so I got her a whole set for her to play with in her little play area if she wants to. So I'm just going to kind of play around with things. Like I said, I only have a couple things left in my decor, so there might be a few pieces that I kind of have to fill in and pick up as the season goes on. Okay, I wanted to grab this little like holder that I remembered I picked up from the Target dollar spot. I want to see, it was like in the springtime that I found this one. It's really cute. It's like a cream color, and then it has like the sage green handle. I'm going to leave it over here for now. I'm not sure if it's going to work or what exactly I'm going to put in it. I think it looks kind of cute hanging here.
Just like that, how could I wanna be anywhere else? Got a heart of gold and a soul to match. Can measure this moment in a photograph. You look so beautiful, baby. I know you're the love of my life. You changed my world. Yeah, you saved me without even trying.
Okay, so I'm still kind of playing around with things and looking for a couple of ideas, thinking about maybe filling that little bucket over there that I put with some faux pumpkins, so I might do that. And then I also need to get something for my dough bowl, so that is unfinished right now just because I simply don't have anything left to put in there. So I'm going to finish up just a couple more little things. I'm going to add a few of these little flowers over to my bud vases, and then I will take you on just a little mini tour of all the different places that I have added some fall decor and just some little touches here and there that weren't in my other videos, and then a couple changes that I made, and that'll be it for today. All right, so I'm going to take you on just a really quick little mini tour of kind of the areas that I decorated so far in our home for fall. And of course, as I was saying earlier, I have a few other little pieces that I would really like to add to the some spaces, so I'll probably have to follow up again and kind of give you the complete finished look. But here is a quick little mini tour of everything that I've worked on so far. Here is the fireplace. So I have the garland, or not garland, floral picks from Joann's, the wreath that I got from Facebook Marketplace, our picture from Hobby Lobby, and then I added this acorn garland that I got from TJ Maxx. And then over on this side in our living room, I have a little shelf here that houses a lot of plants, but I added just this little pumpkin garland that I got from the Target dollar spot. There's a little sign, our W pumpkin from Michael's, and then this little orange pumpkin that I had from Joann's last year. And then also in our living room, we have these 3 shelves back next to our TV. So I have our little bud vases that I added the flowers to, and then just a couple little pumpkins. And those pumpkins are from the Target dollar spot. And then on our couch, I have the pillow covers that I had from Amazon. And there's Rhea taking a snooze. And we have this pillow here from Amazon as well. All right, I am back. Had to make a little afternoon pick-me-up here. So I think we're ready to continue with the fall tour now. So while we're here in the kitchen, I have just a little vignette set up here. Candle. This one is from Target. It's called Pumpkin Woods. Another little pumpkin. I keep this pitcher with most of the neutral flowers year round, and then I just add some seasonal stems. So these ones have little pumpkins on them. They're from Michael's. And then I added just a little dish towel there. And then I also have above our stove the little acorn garland. That one is from Michael's as well. And then we have the shelf that I worked on today. And then, like I said, I have a couple little things that I really like to get for the dough bowl there. That is just still empty. And then my peg reels down below. Have the little signs here from the Target dollar spot and the Hello Pumpkin. Arrangement from Michael's, and then like I said, I think I'm gonna get some pumpkins for the little bucket there. And then most of the other stuff, like my plant stays here year round. Little hello sign. I was working on cleaning out a few more Elsie's toys there. So we'll go into the family foyer next. So we have this awesome photo frame, essentially, that my husband made. It is a TV that we weren't using, and then he has like a little mini computer that runs some software that plays the photos. So that's probably one of my favorite things in our home. I absolutely love photos. I have them as many places as I can have them, but then of course things start to look a little cluttered. So we came up with this idea. We also have one up in our bedroom. It's not quite this big. It's more the size of like a computer monitor size, so that we can still display all of our pictures with not having all of the clutter of picture frames everywhere. So I did put a little bit of fall decor in here. I have our pumpkins. I'd really like to put a fall pillow here, so I have been looking for a fall pillow for on the little bench there. And then I also added this basket. I picked that up from TJ Maxx. It was on sale for $16. And then the blanket was from the Target dollar spot. That was $5. And then those pumpkins. They look like this, that I picked up from Facebook, that are also in the basket there. And the buffalo check one is from Walmart. So now we're gonna head into my entryway. So this is kind of like a view. There's our front door there. And then we have this little area right beside our front door that I decorated. So we have, of course, Justin made this on our Cricut machine. If you have not read the book, The Four Agreements, I highly recommend it. We both love this book and believe so much in the message in the book that we actually put the Four Agreements here so we see them all of the time. I added just a few little touches of fall up here on the shelf. I put pumpkins in this little pot here with this sign. And then I added this wreath and this little hello sign that's from Big Lots. And then the little basket with the plant stays there year round. I kind of add or take out flowers depending on what the season is, but I added this little welcome to our patch sign that was from TJ Maxx. And then the two pillows here, this pumpkin one and then this one, are both from the Target dollar spot. And then finally on the floor under the bench is our W pumpkin, and this was from Kirkland's. So and then finally we have this area in here. This area we call the Zen Den. There's Maya. She loves when I have the windows open so she can look out. So this area is kind of, we have no technology, try not to have any technology in this room. So no computers, no TV. It's kind of an area just to hang out. But I kind of just put a little bit of fall decor in here. There's some pumpkins, and then this blanket that has the fall words on it, and then just some little pumpkins over here. And again, I have to be very purposeful and thoughtful about how I place things in our home, since we do have Elsie, who is a toddler. I try to keep our the decor kid friendly, so anything that is within her reach is nothing that's going to nothing that can be easily broken or anything like that. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you taking the time to join me and to decorate and do a little bit of cleaning with me. Again, I will link um, our mine and Justin's Facebook page. I will link below the YouTube channel that my husband and I do together, which is the A&J Hope to Adopt. We would love it if you would subscribe and like and follow us on that channel as well. And of course, if you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, I would really love it if you also followed me in my journey as I work on continuing to have my own YouTube channel. It's just a creative outlet for me, something I really just have a passion about. I also plan to share a lot of teaching tips that you can use as parents, not necessarily, tips for teachers, but tips that you can use as parents. As you're working with your kids, organizational things, organizing toys, little activities you can do to help start building concepts of print skills and letter recognition and sorting and colors and just all kinds of things that I'm just starting to work on Elsie with as she is getting to the age where we can start working on some of those skills together. So again, please like and subscribe to this channel. I would love it if you came along with me on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Happy fall!